It's so nice to hear about a good breastfeeding experience because, you know, in my life I've had sort of the opposite. You know, for us, we wanted to so badly. He never latched. We went through 7 different very expensive lactation consultants. And it wasn't until the last one we saw, who was really a godsend, who let us know that he had a restricted frenulum, which is that thing in your tongue. So we got it cut. It's a minor surgery. He still couldn't latch, so we ended up pumping exclusively. It was really heartbreaking. And I mean, when Steve had to go back to work a couple weeks into it, I mean, I would be sitting there in tears because Leo would be screaming, you know, and I would be sitting there like, I can't attend to you because I need to pump your food. Our doctor told us to give it 24 hours on just formula, and he was way calmer. Ultimately, we found out about 6 weeks in that he was allergic to all milk protein, including my own. And once we switched him to this special hypoallergenic formula, he was a completely different baby. And I finally started enjoying being a mom.
We had, you know, a similar experience where I was breastfeeding, and he was just every night from 5 to 11, he was just crying uncontrollably. So I called the doctor and I explained to him what's going on, that, you know, I'm going to get a divorce because the kid just doesn't stop crying, and it's just so stressful, and our marriage just isn't the joy that we envisioned. So then the doctor was like, well, how set are you on breastfeeding? I said, I want to breastfeed, but I want what's best for my family and my child. He's like, try this formula. It was the same thing. It was like a hypoallergenic formula. And he says, if there's going to be a difference, it's going to be within 48 hours. 48 hours, my child took the biggest poop all over his nursery and cleared out his system, and he was a new child.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, completely different child.
I just think, like, honestly, what it comes down to, because like you hear an experience like yours, and I've seen it with so many of my friends who have had great experiences. It's a beautiful thing, and it's such, to me, you know, doing something that's natural and not having to be slave to something that, you know, costs you money or you have to run out to the store and get. Oh my gosh, more power to you. But all the bonding benefits in the world aren't going to help if the feeding experience is something painful or negative.
One of the things that I learned from Susie and Lauren is that there are many choices to be made. Regardless of which choice you decide is best for you, it's okay, because ultimately, that's what's in the best interest of you and your child. At the end of the day, it may work for me now, but who knows, down the road, it may change. I may not be able to breastfeed, and I will always look back to these experiences that these women had with their children and learn from that, and know that no matter what happens, it's okay, because that's just how Mother Nature works.
A touch can now be more calming, thanks to Pampers Sensitive, the only sensitive diaper and wipe clinically proven mild on some of the most sensitive skin. Clinically proven mild Pampers Sensitive.
Pampers Gifts to Grow Rewards program recognizes all that you do for your baby by giving you something back. For more information, go to www.pampers.com.